Alden.
Alex.
Sheila Wang.
Nina.
Sammy.
In order to gain a deeper understanding of this question, we did a lot of historical research paired with interviewing members from the English department right here at UVM to hear their perspectives.
Let's begin with literature. During the First Industrial Revolution from 1760 to 1840, writers discovered that widespread economic and social inequality are a direct result of the capitalist revolution, and it is shown in their work. Jean-Jacques Rousseau argued in his book, A Discord Upon the Origin and the Foundation of the Inequality Among Mankind, that the growing production frontier and the newfound idea of private property ownership have created massive inequalities across people. Rousseau blamed private property ownership for the inequalities that emerged during this time period.
In the 1830s, European countries experienced a massive transition from the old political system of feudalism to a new idea of capitalism. Social problems stemming from this new political system made intellectuals dissatisfied with the social status quo. They created radical, realistic literature about the problems caused by capitalism. The Human Comedy by Honoré de Balzac exposed the French bourgeois after the fall of the aristocracy for the exploitation of France's people. He illustrated the vast inequalities between the bourgeois, who owned all production, and the proletariat, who were the working class people. He mostly talked about the exploitation of the workers by the bourgeois as they controlled everything.
Now to touch on the media's portrayal of inequality. Research has shown that the media targets their communication resources to people who speak Western languages and can afford tools that allow them to view the media. The design of communication networks is both designed and operated by private companies. A common misconception is that more rural communities are not interested in media, but in reality, the coverage of any large section of humanity does not include them.
I spent a lot of my leisure time dealing with the history of American music and this kind of stories that are told in the blues and country music and hip-hop and rock and roll, all genres really. And there's a long thread line from blues and country music down to hip-hop, kind of conscious rap hip-hop, that's about the condition of the poor living in an affluent society.
The people who control much of the media represent a very small demographic, as 97% of all Hollywood directors are male and only 7% of films are racially balanced. The media then shows us the reflections of the realities of people who are at the top of the hierarchy, an inaccurate representation of the global population.
I think the media can have an enormous effect on people, but it tends to be numbing after time. The media today is suspect, right? We live in a world of fake news and highly partisan reporting.